Hello friends!
Good evening, acquaintances.
Welcome back to the only Stoic podcast online, the Stoicast, with me, Jonathan.
And me, Bonderforth, or Benderforth.
Can't remember, doesn't matter.
Whichever one you want, indifferent to it.
Indifferent to it, exactly. How have you been, Benderforth?
I've been as nature intended me to be.
Good.
Which is the only way that you can be, if you want to live a happy life. How about you, Jamathes?
To be completely honest, middle of the road.
Very good.
Middle of the road. I haven't let anything get to me. Sorry for raising my voice.
It's okay, no, it's okay.
I've taken life as it comes, dealt with each situation individually as it's arose, and I've been left feeling the same as I was before.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
So, should we finish?
Yeah, that's it for today. Just follow our inspiration.
That was a light, mild joke, everyone. We are jovial as well as Stoics.
Yes.
We know how to do a good solid joke.
We are jovioics, I believe is the term.
Yeah.
That was another light joke. It was a portmanteau of jovial and Stoics.
Yeah. It sure was.
So, look, we realise 2021's been a difficult time. It's been a difficult time for us all. Well, not me and Ben because we're Stoic, but for you lot, it must have been terrible.
Yeah.
So we've realised we need to come back and give everyone that little oomph.
Yeah, you do need the oomph.
Not too much of an oomph.
No, we don't want you to. Well, we don't want you to kill yourselves. We're going to give you an oomph, but if we give you too much of an oomph, you still might kill yourself. So we need to keep that balance quite finely.
Yes, we do.
You've got to be delicate with it, haven't we?
And we don't want it to be too good either, because at the end of the day, we are Stoics.
Yeah.
We're not the other ones.
Yeah, you've got to get rid of the passion. We're not Epicureans.
We're not Epicureans, no. That's what I was going to say, but I didn't because stoically my brain forgot.
Because as it should do.
My neural pathways were indifferent towards remembering how to do things properly.
As they should be.
As they should be, yes. I've got a few topics actually that have just come up in my head.
Excuse me for that exclamation of
That's
surprise.
Okay.
I meant to say, oh, not ooh.
I understood that inside you were going oh, but on the outside for other people.
My voice cracked.
For other people, you have to pretend to be more emotional.
Yes, yeah, so that you understand me on an emotional level. Because that's what you're ruled by, your emotions, basic emotions.
It's as Seneca says
in his book.
I know some people that say nothing is worse than scorn, and that even death seems preferable.
Exactly, and Seneca did say that.
Sorry.
In his book. Was there a little pop in? Did Seneca just pop in then whilst you were reading that? Did you channel his?
I must have done.
His spirit through?
I think I have done.
I had a little giggle, but
yes. I'm sorry for getting happy.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It happens to the best of us.
We've got a selection of the finest Stoic teachings.
Oh, and how?
Picked by, I guess me.
Yeah.
But there's only about 4 books in the Stoic world, so you haven't really got much to choose from. Unless you want to read that dickhead Ryan Holiday. He went on a holiday and didn't come back. Sorry, everyone.
Sorry.
I have got his book.
You have got his book as well. Seneca! He's just popped in.
He stuck his head around the door, laughed, and then fucked off.
Yeah, he always does that.
We've got Epictetus How To Be Free. I don't believe that is the name of his book.
No, it's his name is Epictetus. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think
you've got a little bookmark.
I've got a bookmark. Yeah, that's where I got to before I got bored.
Oh, okay. That's preferred indifference.
And the book starts about here because the rest of it's forward.
So, sir, forward. So you read a page. Excellent. Well, that's all you need to read to be a Stoic.
Indifferent towards needing to read more. Marcus Aurelius, Meditations.
Fantastic book.
No book.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be so.
Yeah, please, can you be less opinionated?
Yeah, that was very enthusiastic of me. It's a good book.
You'll notice my version doesn't have lasers.
Your version is a little bit inferior to my version, which does have laser beams coming out of his eyes and goggle eyes on him as well.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's just got a few lines on the bottom.
Some scribbles.
Not
some Stoic scribbles.
Not as good as laser barkers.
No.
As you'll see, no page turn corners.
Because you read it in one go.
I haven't read it.
Oh.
Shit book. Next up, we've got Letters from a Stoic.
Oh, that's Seneca.
Seneca and his gay lover. What was his name?
Yeah.
Here you go. Letters from a Stoic. Epistulae morales ad Lucilium. I think that means he's had the chat with Lucilia.
Lucilian, yes, that's it. Lucilian.
So that's a good one too.
Buddy.
Love that. We've got Seneca on the shortness of life. Life is long if you know how to use it. Penguin Books, great ideas. It's a bit of a long title.
It's a long title, yeah.
But it's got some gold in
But it's
there.
a very short book. In fact, the book might be shorter than the title. Oh, the pages are...
Seneca!
I thought they might have been a bit
It's a bit of dust.
glued together.
There's a bit of dust in there.
Just a bit of dust.
There are no glued pages in this one, at least. There are some in the others. Top book. And then we've got the Daily Stoic with Ryan Holiday, which is more probably the listener's level.
Yeah.
Very digestible. It removes some of the more hard words for you to understand.
It does, yeah. I've read the book. Not particularly great book. It just takes stuff from the other books and just presents them to you, and then gives you an explanation in layman's terms.
Which is, to be honest, probably what most people need.
Yeah.
This book, it has actually every single day in it, and as you can see, I've bookmarked it. Because apparently naming the days isn't enough of a tell of which page I should read.
You should be on, yeah.
So I've bookmarked the 12th of May. Let's have a read of that. It must be a good teaching.
Yes, it must be if you bookmarked it.
This is what we've got. We've got two, so it could be one of either of these. I'm assuming it's this one. May 12th. Kindness is always the right response. I can't see myself bookmarking that, but okay. Kindness is invincible, but only when it's sincere, with no hypocrisy, also known as hypocrisy, or faking. For what can even the most malicious person do if you keep showing kindness and, if given the chance, you gently point out where they went wrong, right as they are trying to harm you.
Wow.
Which is really good advice.
Whose quote is that?
Marcus Aurelius, Meditations 11.859a.
That's bollocks. I've read all the Meditations like 5 times. He never said that. Ryan Holiday does not know what he's chatting about.
I do think, though, that the best thing to do if you're being attacked is to, just before the person slides the knife into you, say, just so you're aware, what you've done wrong here is you shouldn't have attacked me in this way.
Yes. And that will teach them.
In the nicest way possible.
Yeah.
I feel there's a few improvements you could have made upon this murder.
Mm.
But just at the point of attacking you, apparently, because it says right as they're trying to harm you is when you should be showing kindness and gently pointing out where they went wrong. Because if there's something people love more than anything when they're angry, it's you pointing out where they went wrong.
Exactly, yeah. You can't get much better than that. And yeah.
Well, we've got Meditations. Let's see if it's in there. Let's do some research. This is some Bond-Jund research.
It is.
I've got the original Greek.
Ooh, so
Not here, but
11.18.59a.
I'm not sure what that
What does that even-
decimal system is exactly.
Yeah, nor me.
So we're looking for 11.
Is that chapter
Is
11?
that book 11? Oh yeah, I'm guessing that's book
Sorry,
11.
Book 11. A book in it is basically a chapter. But
Yeah.
They call them books.
They didn't know what they were doing back then.
No, they didn't.
Book 4. Oh, hang on.
You're at the indexing part at the end. You need to go that way.
Oh shit. Oh, hang on. No, what's this? Oh, that's Epictetus. What is it in there?
You're looking at Epictetus. No, that's
There's
Meditations.
Meditations. Where they've got Epictetus in there.
So there's book 3. They're not very long books, so you'll find book 11.
It doesn't take
you
you
just
book
keep-
you're on there. Oh, it doesn't. 6. Sorry, everyone. What book is it?
11,
Jesus Christ, how many books is it?
and then part 18 of 11.
Okay, so we're on book 11.
Yeah,
Yes. Part 18.
yeah,
This is good. This is like real learning.
it is. Yeah.
18. Okay.
Okay, and then it's 0.59a.
5. You are not even sure that they are doing wrong. Many things are done with a larger plan. Blah 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 blah. What?
What's 9?
I don't know.
Has it got a part 9, or was it just go down to part 8?
It says 18.5, doesn't it?
It says 18.5.
Oh, here you go.
9a.
No, that's 19.9a. Maybe it's here. Oh yeah, because it'd be like 18. No, there's 5 there. 18. Maybe there's different 18s. Hang on, 18. Let's just have a look through. Oh, here we go. What does it start with?
9.
Oh yeah, here we
nine.
go. Kindness is invincible. It is
wow.
sincere, not fawning or pretense. That's
Oh,
different straight
He
away.
put when only it's, but only when it's sincere. So
He's put
he's
if
quoted
it
it.
is sincere. So he's lied straight away.
Yep.
Not fawning or pretense. What can the most aggressive man do to you if you continue to be kind to him?
For what can even the most malicious person do if you keep showing kindness?
If as the opportunity arises, you gently admonish him and take your time to re-educate him at the very moment when he's trying to do you harm. I think Marcus says it better.
I think Marcus says it a lot better. I think Ryan Holiday has butchered the original for his own sales numbers.
Yes, because
and that's not a Stoic thing to do.
That's got more nuance. This Ryan Vacation or whatever his
Yeah.
name is, His makes it sound like you're being attacked, whereas Marcus's makes it sound like it's in a situation where someone's just a bit angry at you. See, what can the most aggressive man do to you if you continue to be kind to him? Yeah, that makes sense.
But what Ryan Holiday put is drivel.
Yeah, drivel,
Nothing
absolute
short
drivel.
of just cancer in book form, really.
He thinks he's making it more palatable, but what he's actually doing is ruining the message.
Well, should we see what Ryan Holiday has got to say about it? Because he, as well as quoting it, he also then has got to have his own 50 pence worth, hasn't he?
Of course he has. Probably more like £1.
Well, what if the next time you were treated meanly? See, he's already using like pathetic word, meanly.
Meanly,
It's what children use.
It's not a word.
You didn't just restrain yourself from fighting back. What if you responded with unmitigated kindness?
See, he's going more at it like you're having a fight. Marcus is talking about aggression in general.
Yeah.
He's talking about... Sorry.
So
I'm getting a little bit flustered.
No, it's fine. What if you could love your enemies, do good to those who hate you? ? What kind of effect do you think that would have? ? Well, probably not much. If they're being aggressive to you,
you're probably going to wind them up more.
Yeah, you're going to make it worse. The Bible says that when you can do something nice and caring to a hateful enemy, it's like heaping burning coals on his head. Well, that's a juxtaposition. It doesn't make any sense anyway. And it's from the Bible, so why are you quoting the Bible for?
Yeah, Bible was after Marcus. He doesn't care about the Bible.
The expected reaction to hatred is more hatred. When someone says something pointed or mean today, they expect you to respond in kind, not with kindness. When that doesn't happen, they are embarrassed. No, they'll probably still just be quite angry and won't have changed. It is a shock to their system. It makes them and you better. No.
It doesn't make them better.
No.
It makes you worse.
Yeah. Especially if they're shanking you. Most rudeness, meanness and cruelty are a mask for a deep-seated weakness. So now it's just insulting them, which is going to make things worse. Kindness in these situations is only possible for people of great strength. Physical, mental, emotional. What do you mean?
Doesn't say.
You have that strength, use it. Well, what if you've got no arms? Does he mean physical strength?
What if you can't talk?
What if you can't talk? What if you can't do anything?
You're supposed to give a man job to show kindness.
Well, if you've got no arms and you can't talk, all you can do, well, yeah, it'd have to be. What if you've got no mouth?
Bummy.
Yeah. Bum your enemies is the mantra. I think Ryan Holiday's trying to get across. I think this is actually a book about anal sex by Ryan Holiday.
I think it is, and Stephen Hasselman. Can I just say, I hate Ryan Holiday, and I do mean that stoically. After that, he's really angered me in a stoic way.
Yeah.
Because he's initially said, kill them with kindness. Okay, we've all heard that. That's a great aphorism. But then he's also said it's like lumping burning coals on their head. So he's only doing it to hurt.
Yeah.
So he's disingenuous. And to be honest, he's a cunt.
Yeah, and he wants to get bummed by his enemy, or bum them, or get bummed by them. Either way, I hope, as you say, he takes a permanent holiday into the sea.
I hope he has lumping coals burnt on his head.
Yeah.
Or some variation.
Something like that. Basically, I hope he gets set on fire.
Yeah, I hope he dies. That was Ryan having a trip abroad. We won't be using his quotes again tonight.
No, we will
unless
not.
We're laughing at them.
Yeah. Which we won't be, because we're Stoics and we don't laugh at anything.
Exactly. I might laugh because I'm Seneca,
yeah.
Apparently, if you look at the thumbnail, everyone, you will notice my vacant yet determined stare.
Very determined. That one eye is so determined, and then the other one's very vacant.
Well, if you see the one eye staring forward towards new learnings,
yes.
and then the other eye is looking up towards, not God necessary, but just a higher power.
Yeah.
Whereas you're predator-like, staring forward towards the meaning. But this is what we need. We need a dreamer and a doer.
Yeah. And that's what we've got. That's what we've got.
That's what we've got in the Stoicast here. And I've also got my name tag on because I often forget it.
As you should. It's fine. Because we're Stoics and I don't have a name tag.
Don't need it.
But I was a king, so I'm not going to forget my own name, am I?
No.
Exactly.
Also, I do think, going back to Ryan again, because he's somewhat stoically angered me, and I can't let it go. He's
preferred indifference to not let it go.
Thank you.
And we will not reserve judgment.
We won't reserve judgment.
So sorry, carry on.
It's okay.
Keep interrupting.
I understand why you're upset, because he is one of the worst people we've ever come across.
Yeah.
Can we look at pictures of him and belittle his looks?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
That's what a Stoic, I think, would do.
I just think that, look, you have to take things differently, because Marcus Aurelius was an emperor, so he was allowed to be kind to his enemies who were angry because they couldn't actually do anything towards him.
Yeah, he was protected by his
status.
Status, essentially, wasn't he?
Whereas the unfortunate thing is, here we go. Let's pop this up on the screen. for the viewers. Whereas, you know, in general, if you're in Birmingham city centre getting shanked by a gang member, by a brethren, then you can't be nice to them. Don't be nice to them is what our teaching is going to be.
Display capture that you would like.
Yes, please, thank you.
You're welcome.
Ben's really good at coding, so he's figured that out. I would never have got that, but Ben understands.
It was very advanced code as well, so good job I'm here, really.
I thought it was, because I wouldn't have got it otherwise. So this is Ryan Holiday.
Oh wow, he looks like a white Rishi Sunak, and we all know what he's like, giving us money.
Can I just point out initially, white privilege straight away.
Exactly, middle-aged white man.
Blue eyes, so he's got blue eye privilege.
Yeah.
Aryan, yeah.
Aryan.
He's tried to go grey, but he's failed, and he's definitely blonde. And to be honest, if this was...
He's got the Hitler sweep of his hair as well, hasn't he?
He's got the Hitler sweep. He's got that inbred chin that a lot of royals have.
Yes.
He's, to be honest, sickening me. If I saw a super soldier coming to take me away to the SS and he looked like this, I wouldn't be surprised.
He looks a bit like Ethan's wife if she got a sex change.
He does look like Eli Klein, who's Jewish, but he's like the opposite.
Yeah.
Because he's killing the Jews.
Yeah.
That's not him. That's not slander. He does do it.
He does. You can tell by the hairstyle.
If this channel ever gets more popular, I will have to come back and remove this.
Seneca,
will you fuck off? Let's see what he's been up to in his life. I'm surprised this exists. So his early career. So we'll forget all about the book because, as we've already read, we can't take that.
It's bollocks.
No, it doesn't work. He's 34 as well. Looks about 80.
He does. He looks a lot older than 34. He looks more like 34 reverse, which would be 43.
Let's pick it apart. So he's claiming he's Stoic, but did you know Holiday began his professional career after dropping out of college at the age of 19? A Stoic wouldn't give up.
No, they would carry on persevering through the night with their candles and their books. He didn't.
Would you like a shot?
Go on then. A mild shot.
A mild shot. The Stoics also like to drink the grape.
They did.
They called it the naughty grape when Seneca's one eye was popping off in a different direction.
Grape.
So first of all, he's not Stoic because he quit college instead of just getting on with it. So I have to take those away from him. He attended the University of California, Riverside.
Oh. So he's beside a river, I'm assuming, which, you know, people say, well, no, not people, the Stoics say you shouldn't go on holiday. And, well, his name is Holiday, for one, so he's already failing there. And he's gone next to a river, which is basically a holiday, isn't it?
It sounds like he spent his whole life just relaxing on holiday. And
where he studied political science and creative writing. I've never heard of a less real thing to be studying.
Poli-sci and creative writing. It's like he doubled his chances to not get a job. It's like he went, how can I not get a job twice?
Yeah.
And then ended up with poli-sci and creative writing.
Seneca!
He consulted for another Tucker Max. I'm guessing this guy's a paedophile.
It says author, not another. But another author, because he is technically an author.
He still consulted for him, which isn't good if he's a paedophile, which he probably is.
Yeah, sexual encounters. He chronicles his drinking and sexual encounters, probably with children,
in the forms of short stories.
Tucker Max.
So basically,
I know who Tucker Max is. I've read his book.
So he's a sexual deviant.
Yeah, he's actually he's done quite a lot of. I'm surprised that there's not a controversy section. Maybe there is. Scroll down. Controversies, yeah. He's he literally is promoting a culture of rape. That's what it actually says here. Promoted a culture of rape.
Right. Okay. Wow, that's brilliant.
And that's who Ryan Holiday associates with.
Where's that promoted a culture of rape line, just so we can make sure we zoom it? Oh yes, here we go. Let's just find that quickly. Sorry everyone. Sorry everyone. Can I just say I feel like I had him sussed from his first.
Oh, hang on. I just saw something about. No, carry on going down. Sorry. I saw child. I assume it was going to be child pornography, which he probably does. He
probably does do. I mean, he's got tuckermax.com, which we will be looking at.
Yeah, that's where he tucks into max age. By max age, is in below sexual.
Min-max age.
Yeah,
that's what he likes.
Promoted a culture of rape.
So this is who Ryan Holiday hangs out with. A proven rapist.
Proven. Yeah, that proves it.
That does prove it, and it's not just been said by a femme fat. It's been said by a lovely feminist group.
Yes, an entire group of those lovely ladies have all said that he promotes a culture of rape, and he's a rapist. That's who Ryan Holiday associates with.
So, and what are the names of his books?
Who? Ryan Holiday's?
No, this guy.
I can't remember.
Oh, here we go. I hope they serve beer in hell.
Yeah, that must be the one that I read.
He'll be finding out, won't he? Because he also hoping to offset part of his owed taxes in a way that also provided self-promotion.
I read Ashholes. Assholes Finish First is the one that I read. The definitive book of pickup lines. He's already a pickup artist. That's who Ryan Holiday hangs out with. Become the man women want.
Followed by the Ebony... the Ebony indulging the last black unicorn because he's got a fetish for black women.
Yes, and sloppy seconds to Tucker Max leftovers. Wow, he's a real piece of work.
He's a great guy.
Ryan Holiday. So let's have a look at Ryan Holiday again and see what the association there is. So where was it?
Here we go. He's got a very, very small early career because he hasn't done anything.
He consulted for author Tucker Max. Wow, what an awful person.
So basically, he's gone, I need a daddy figure.
Yeah.
And the first one he's gone for is Tucker Max because he must have looked at him and gone, that's a good idea. And then he's gone for Marcus Aurelius. Just trying to paint a picture of the terrible guy this is.
Yeah.
Oh, he also worked with Robert Greene. What's he going to be convicted of?
Oh, let's find out now, shall we?
Can I just say it's not Robert Greene? He's actually put an extra E, so it's Robert Greene.
Greene.
Like grenade.
Like grenade. So he's clearly a terrorist.
To be honest, just from that alone, I'm comfortable saying he's a terrorist. Let's go straight to controversies. Oh, he doesn't have any.
Personal life, though, there might be.
Here we go. Is an American author on books of strategy, power and seduction.
Oh, what a surprise.
What a surprise. So these are Ryan's heroes. Sexual deviance and seductions.
He wrote a book with 50 Cent.
Oh, that's going to be a page turner.
Of course it is, yeah. As in you turn it over once and then immediately put it down into a bonfire. He's
also done The Art of Seduction.
Ah, yes, that's a very famous book, but for all the wrong reasons.
So basically, there's a pattern emerging.
Look at his personal life.
There's a pattern emerging of the types of people that Ryan Holiday idolises. Here we go. So Greene.
He's a mentor for Ryan Holiday.
Ah!
Oh, what a surprise!
Oh, the obstacle is the way, aka the mantra for turning Stoicism into a fucking Chad Bible. I'm lying. Yeah, we know you are. Who's that on the front? Because to be honest, that person on the front looks like a bit of a weirdo. And I'm thinking we should delve into his background.
I think it's Ryan Holiday.
I think that is right.
Oh, but look, he's done what all these other people do. He supported the liberal side by supporting Barack Obama, so that he can, so morally he can take the high ground and say, well, you know, I did vote for a black man into the American office, so I can't be a bad person.
Can't be a bad person. Yes, I have promiscuous sexual encounters that are very questionable, but I'm also a liberal, so it's okay. He's not a believer in the Jewish God, though, but he's also not a hardcore atheist. But he's intrigued by the sense that there's something there.
Yeah, probably his penis inside women that didn't ask for it.
Seneca. There's just no laughing matter.
It just popped in just the way Robert Greene does to women. Just the way they don't ask for it.
Just popping that roofie into the drink. So
he's even called a book called Trust Me, I'm Lying. He admits to it freely.
That's also his first book.
Yeah, awful person. We're not going to look at what it is. We're just going to go by the title. He's an awful person.
He's a terrible person. And to be honest, can I also point out that he also served as the director of marketing for American Apparel, so he's pro-capitalist.
Yes.
And I'm not saying he's enslaving the children himself, but he's certainly got a hand in it.
He has, yeah.
Certainly
got a hand in some of the children as well.
Seneca! Sorry, he keeps popping in.
Just keep popping in.
I thought he was dead. He's consulted a number of media campaigns and written extensively on a topic of media manipulation.
Well, when you know so much about it because you do it all the time, of course you can be able to write extensively on it.
He's not written many extensively on the topic of female manipulation, though, which seems to be his forte.
Exactly.
Maybe even his fifth day.
Seneca! He keeps popping in today, doesn't he?
He does, he's having a great time. So yeah, I don't... What more can be said?
Not much, and it doesn't need to be. He takes other people's work. He takes Seneca's, Marcus's, Epictetus's work. He butchers it in his own book, and then gives a dumb explanation of how to understand it. And he gets it wrong, and then he sells that and makes loads of money. And then he wonders. And then, he's got his media manipulation. He's friends with all the pedos. He's probably been on Epstein's Island. Let's be honest.
I think he probably Epstein's Island.
He probably owns it now, doesn't he?
I think he lives there.
Yeah, I have heard that actually.
And me.
Yeah,
I've heard that.
Yeah, and me as well. Again, I've heard it twice from two different sources. Seneca. Jinx. Well, I won't really play that game with you. See, we are a jovial pair, aren't we?
Jovial couple, yeah. Can I just say, as a Stoicast, as the primary source of news for all Stoic listeners, these types of people are ruining Stoicism.
Yes.
It's not meant to be a red pill Bible.
No.
It's not meant to be how to get women. It's about how to live your life in the most fulfilling way. So please admonish Ryan Holiday.
Yes, don't buy his books, and if you see him on the street, just give him a little punch. Now, we're not asking for violence here, which can get you into trouble.
Definitely not.
By punch, I mean just like a bowl of punch. Like,
yes.
Offer him a bowl of punch with cyanide in it.
Go on to Ryan Holiday's book and give it an honest review, starting at 0.
Yes, and not going any higher.
It might go higher, but if you were to put 0, that's totally up to you.
Yeah, but you should put 0.
Yeah, and also attack him.
Yeah, like physically.
I was also friends with Chris Bosch, and I'm not being funny, but I think we're going to see a controversy section here. Anyway, let's move on. So, look at that though. I mean, so can I just say that this guy initially, before we started getting into ego is the enemy and realised that it was a nice little market for Stoic teachings to be bastardised and turned into a digestible fucking aphorisms, this cunt here,
Absolute
person,
cunt.
Sat there going, I need to learn some cheat codes to pick up women.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's a good looking guy. If you can look like that and still can't get any women,
Yeah,
there's
you're
something seriously
clearly
wrong with you.
mentally unhinged and a psychopath, which is what Ryan Holiday is. Look at that stare, look at that vacant psychopathic stare.
Yeah.
And look at his little friend there, Robot.
Harry Potter.
Yeah.
And to be honest, he looks a bit like... He looks... Seneca! Sonic Jesus! He looks a bit like Neville Longbottom as well.
He does, yeah. But very long, like he's got a very long face.
A long face and a tiny penis.
Little not long jong.
Seneca. Now look at how happy this man is next to him. Do you know why that is?
Because he's just raped someone.
Because he's just raped someone, and so is Neville. Yeah. He looks even more like Neville there.
Does, yeah.
And he's giving him the whip around. This is we're about to go back to bed.
You can tell he's whipping his Nagini out, can't you?
Oh, Nagini's dangling down here.
Yeah, he's going to be chopping the end off it soon or whacking it into some girl's face. Ginny's face, probably.
Oh, 100%. Can also point out the bed's behind them?
And they've got arms around each other.
Arms around each other, and his Nagini's out.
Oh.
So, that's all I wanted to say.
Nagini's out of his genies.
His Nagini's out of his genies and going in his bum bean.
Bulging out of his jeans.
Bulging out of his fucking jeans. And going in his vagine.
Jeans.
Going in his bum jean. Sorry, we've slightly,
done an amazing Stoicast, I'd say. That's what we've done, slightly.
Yeah.
We wouldn't want to over-egg it, but it's been fantastic.
No, we don't want to eggy it. Let me just quickly remove the display capture 3. And let's get back to the meat and veg to balls.
How long have we been recording for now? Wow, nearly half an hour.
It's not
just
long
going in on Ryan Holiday.
Look, someone had to say something. He's been going for too long now without any friction because stupid people don't understand what Stoicism really is, and then they hear this stuff from people like Ryan and they think, oh, this is a great way. No, they're ruining Stoicism. Stop getting Stoicism wrong! So we're here to set the tone straight.
We are. And we have, I think. We've pointed out very stoically all the problems with Ryan Holiday that were based in fact and were not
slanderous at all. Not at all slanderous.
We didn't, embellish anything there.
Not defamatory in any way.
We took quotes and we ran with them. We didn't add any opinions. We were passionate less about it. We just went with what is going on.
Facts and figures, baby.
Yeah.
Facts and figures. Sorry for saying baby. That was a bit too unstoic. Can I just point out, just quickly, that as well as hating Ryan, if you look now, you're thinking, well, what's the Stoic reaction then, Ben and James? You two are very successful with the ladies, and yes, we are. What are the facts about needing to get a girl? Why should I not read all these books from misogynists? Because a Stoic doesn't care.
Yeah, don't give a fuck.
If women don't like him, indifferent. If women want to suck him off, preferred indifferent.
Yeah, but still indifferent.
Indifferent. If his wife leaves him, que sera.
Yeah.
If his 2 girlfriends double suck him off, que sera.
Yeah.
But also,
que sera.
Que sera. See you later. If his wife dies, in fact, Epictetus, let me do a teaching.
Oh.
Let me do a teaching. Ooh. Epictetus had a great one about a dead spouse. Where's his book gone?
I thought you said you didn't have his book.
I've got the other shit one. Where's all my books?
Is it that?
My books! My books! I've got it.
It was the one on top.
Yeah, it was the one on top. It might be here.
Seneca.
So, yeah, I mean, Epictetus, as we all know, he's the...
he teaches us.
Yeah. He's definitely the more straightforward talking preaches to us kind of Stoic. He doesn't soften it up like Seneca.
What's this writing here? Oh, it's just some...
Greco.
It's
Greco, yes. I told you I had it in the ancient Greek.
Ooh.
I can read this, but I'm going to read this just because
Yeah.
I don't want to show off.
No, of course.
So, okay, this is what Epictetus said. And it's great, really, when you think about it, because it just puts into perspective everything Ryan Holiday did wrong.
Yeah. First being born.
That was actually... No, it wasn't laughter. It was
Oh.
a steam valve releasing.
Yeah.
In the case of everything that attracts you, or has its uses, or that you are fond of, keep in mind to tell yourself what it is like. Starting with the most trivial things. If you're fond of a jug, say, I'm fond of a jug. Are you fond of a jug, Ben?
Well, Ryan Holiday fondles many dogs. Is that what it says? Ryan Holiday? Oh, fond of a jog.
But he does fondle jugs.
He does fondle. He does fondle a jog, and a dog, and a jug.
I'm just going to do a big Seneca at the end, because he keeps coming in. You might as well have a sit down,
Yeah,
mate.
just come and have a sit down.
Oh, he's squatting in the corner. Oh, he hasn't got any pants on again.
Yeah.
Is that a poo coming out? He's done a poo on the carpet.
It's Pete. It's Petey Poo Pants.
Then, if it is broken, you will not be troubled. So he's saying, I'm fond of a jug. I mean, I don't know about you guys listening, but I often go into a shop and pick something up and go, I'm fond of a book.
Yeah.
So if you are fond of something, loudly say it. And then if it's broken, you will not be troubled. When you kiss your little child or your wife, say that you are kissing a human being. Then if one of them dies, you will not be troubled.
Yeah, because it's fine when humans die, isn't it?
Yes, it is, because Epictetus says so.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Let me read the Greek. Hey, may live. I won't go into
Excellent. Excellent, yeah. It sounds so much better in the native tongue as well, doesn't it?
No. Oh man, I'm crying. It's been too long
What
since we've
happens
done
when
a
Seneca
story.
shits in the corner of the room when you're trying to tell a story about Ryan Holiday being a rapist paedophile, which he is.
Oh, this one's devolved fast.
Rishi Holiday is what I'm calling him now.
Oh man.
I need to go and wash my hands. I feel
Go
sticky.
for it. I'll get the
I
next
feel
topic
sticky.
set up. If you can get out.
I can
Stoically.
get out. Actually, it might be a little bit tricky.
Oh, sorry everyone. Seneca has fingered my bumhole. We'll recompose and we'll move into the next topic. I just get so deferred indifferent when I listen to Ryan's teachings. He's not a good guy, and he shouldn't be part of the Stoic community. And we de-endorse him on this channel. We de-endorse Dumbledoors. So, we've covered a lot already, but now we're going to go to Stoic. Just talk about stuff you want to mention. So, is there any topics that you've got?
Yes, let's talk about what's just happened. Christmas.
Ah!
Or Saturnalia,
Saturnalia, yes.
as Seneca talks about the what is it? The festival of Saturnalia, which happens in December during winter when people exchange presents. It sounds very much like Christmas to me, but about Saturn.
That's
I'm
good.
guessing it was that god Saturn. Yeah.
So he mentions Saturnalia in the book.
He does, yeah.
What did he get? A spare leg?
Yeah.
That's good. A little
Yeah.
wooden one.
Yeah.
Clinking up the cobblestones.
Clink, clink. Called him Seneclunk.
That's good though. I'm
Yeah.
glad they enjoyed that. I mean, it's indifferent. Preferred indifferent.
Preferred indifferent for Christmas and a bit of a tree.
So,
What's your topic?
I'll embellish a little on Christmas.
Okay.
I am very preferred indifferent towards Christmas. Amy lays out my woven nappy Christmas Day.
Oh.
Yeah, I pin it together. It's recreational but necessary. I pop it on. I come downstairs and Amy shows me the presents, many of them. I normally attack her for not getting me enough presents. And then I leave her a chocolate present in my woven nappy.
Beautiful. When you said the presents, you start to do a wee.
I do a white one.
An excited one. That's beautiful.
Wee,
That's,
yeah.
that's,
Follow
a,
my yellow
that's a
one.
nice tradition, isn't it? It's a nice tradition.
I do a white one first, then it
Yeah.
gets a bit plugged up, and then I do a yellow one and jettison
flush it out.
the
Yeah.
hardened come out of my urethra.
Yeah, that's what you do. Do you then beam onto the bomb afterwards? After you've done the bommy in the nappy? Do you beam me onto the bomb? It's nice having Christmas traditions, isn't it? We love them.
Yeah, I do that.
In mine, I wake up in the morning, immediately pull my knees back over my head and start sucking myself off next to Helen. And she loves it. She said, "Oh, you're having your Christmas fun, aren't you? Then do a little farty."
Does she just
Sometimes
go...
like splatters onto my face a little bit and into my eyes, and I just start screaming. And then she washes it out with her breast milk.
That sounds like a really good Christmas tradition. We have some good traditions.
We do.
Yeah.
We do.
I'm very blessed in that I'm white.
The Panserio.
The two don't gel up very well. I was going to say in that I'm white and I'm used to having presents and money at Christmas, and that's never stopped. But also, yeah, what you said is good too. Next topic. Oh no, sorry.
What's your thoughts on Christmas overall?
Love Christmas. Best time of the...
You have to give a judgment on it?
Oh, preferred and different.
I'm going to reserve judgment.
Okay. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I'm reserving judgment too, actually. It's been a while since we've done one of these.
It is, yeah.
I forgot the social norms. May I?
Yes, oh, you may.
I would love to discuss, if that's okay,
Ooh.
the topic of just having a good game of Dark Souls.
Oh, okay. Well, Dark Souls it's a game.
Yeah.
It's quite a dark game, so the name kind of goes into it, and you do have to collect souls in it. So I'd say in terms of actual, like, if it's giving you what it says it's going to give you, it does give you souls and the darkness.
Are the souls dark, or is it dark and the souls?
It's dark and there are souls.
Yeah.
There might be dark. Is there a dark soul? You've played it more recently than I.
There's you've got the boss souls, which can come in different colours.
Do they come in a dark colour?
Yeah. The thingies of the deep. The deacons of the deep. That's a purple soul, yeah.
Right. So
that's good. Next topic. Oh, sorry. What do you think about that?
So yeah, it's an intriguing, fun game, and you've got to get good at it.
You have got to get good.
To enjoy it.
I got good.
You got good. You've enjoyed it a lot now, and you can't go back to any other type. Like, if you try and play an easy game now, like Zelda Breath of the Wild, Zelda Breath of the 3 point out of 5. 3 point, right. Just nothing, just 3 point. 0.3 out of 5 is what it was.
I couldn't go back to it.
No.
I certainly couldn't go back to games like Immortals. It wouldn't even flag on my radar.
I certainly could go back to Immortals, because there was challenge there, unlike Breath of the Wild.
I feel like Breath of the Wild has challenge beyond what you can see on the screen.
Yeah, the challenge is continuing playing the game after playing it for more than 5 minutes and realising it's shit, and you're just walking around climbing up mountains with a really shit stamina meter, and you have to keep eating food, and you just jump off and fly about for a bit into a puzzle that looks the same as the other 250 puzzles on the map. Or maybe you want to do one of the 800 Korok seed puzzles. Those are interesting. Or, yeah, well, that's pretty much it, really, isn't it?
I'm looking forward to Breath of the Wild 2, though.
Yeah, so am I.
I think it's going to be a great game.
Yeah, it's going to be good. As long as they do a Majora's Mask on it.
As long as they basically make it a different game,
yeah.
I think it could be very good.
Yeah. Change the game, the engine, the characters, and don't call it Zelda, call it Elden Ring, and I'll be happy.
Call it Neo.
Neo.
As in Neo-really a good game.
Yeah.
Then we'll be fine.
We will be. So, yeah, I'll reserve judgment on Dark Souls overall.
I'm going to do...
Well, I fucking hate Breath of the Wild.
A very rare, but definite... reserve of judgment.
Reserve of judgment,
yeah. We've got it.
You've got it.
Topic?
Oh, neon lights at night.
Now this is something I'm very normal about.
Same. You can't get much more normal about it, can you?
I honestly couldn't feel more or less emotional.
Yeah. I feel middle of the road about it. So middle of the road. They are lights. And they're at night.
Sorry. Did you know that the original neon is created by... They wove a glass tube, and inside someone had accidentally trapped a few of those, those glow flies.
Right.
They were storing them in there for research purposes.
Right.
And when they looked in, they were like, oh, that's really good. And that was the original neon.
Wow. Is that true? Yep. Yeah, I thought so.
It's called manual acoustic neon.
Okay, yeah.
That's what
I have heard of that. It's definitely true.
And then what they did was they pumped it with gas, and the gas creates a neon now, I think.
Yes. Is it argon?
I think it's argon, yeah. Might be xenon.
Xenon, it might be. So is this real neon that you've got up here on the wall?
We have a kitten outline.
Is it LED?
Well, one of our good watchers, the watcher, bought me this, and to be honest, I'm not sure if it's gas or LED. I'm assuming she splashed out, so probably gas.
Yeah, excellent.
Probably her own farts trapped inside the tube and then lit up. To be honest, please message and let us know.
We'll be sniffing those later on then, won't we?
Yeah, I've already had a bit of a huff and it hit me hard.
Yeah, it would do.
I blacked out.
It got you hard as well.
Got me. Oh mate, I was rockers. I was sucking on my booby milk. Can I bring up just a quick topic?
You can.
Men children that work at Tesco's at the age of 30 and play World of Warcraft. What do you think of these men children that never got past that stage in life?
This is one of the subjects that I find it very hard to remain indifferent on, because there is so much wrong with every aspect of these people's lives. They only like 3 things. The bike fucks the mum, and they're going to get replaced by a robot with a bandana and a goatee.
That's not on.
No.
When you say the bike fucks the mum, does the bike have a penis built in?
It's glistening in the garage light after she's ridden it.
That's really good.
Yeah.
That's really good. We like that. Might have to go and have a little Tommy Janker. Thoughts on the Stoicast in general?
I will reserve judgment.
I'm going to reserve judgment. I was going to say something quite nasty about Ryan again, but he's had enough today.
Yeah.
Hasn't he?
Yeah.
So thank you everyone for listening to the Stoic podcast. We are back again. Ben and James are coming to give you advice, friends. Give you advice. Friends. Fuck off. Fucking shit Ryan Holiday. Hope he dies.